Right, today's job, I've got mandatory brew first. I always start the job off with a brew. Bought one of these reversing cameras for camper van night because it's a bit of a nightmare parking, to be honest with you. Just can't get back because like curtains are always shut and just a faff. So what I've actually done is bought a cheap Chinese wireless reversing camera. Now this one's supposed to go, that's the camera bit there. This one's supposed to go on the number plate, you know, cover the light up with the light, so it should be a direct fit onto it like that. And it connects up. Whether it fits or not, I don't know. Might be Chinese ones, might be totally different camper van over there, but we'll see how it goes anyway. But it's supposed to be wireless, so positive lead, I think, yep, and video feed. So power and video feed. Why it's only got one wire on that, I'm not sure. And then on the other side, the wireless part of it, because as you saw in my last video with the taking that outside sliding door panel off, they were originally told that it was bolted from the inside. False information. Good job really, because when I took the panel off the inside of the door, the inside of the back of the van, it was fully carpeted underneath the panelling and insulated straight through, and all the insulation was stuck to the inside of the van, so it would have been a bit of a ball like that. Might be a problem in the future, but the wireless one now, I don't need to trace the wire all the way along one side of the van through the door well and then to the front of the bit, so I thought I'd try this wireless one. So I think this one goes to this is the receiver. This one goes to the stereo, so you've got your video feed, your little antenna and pods and neg wires on that one. Should be left right van where they go. And then on this side, the one that goes to the camera is the camera power feed, your video feed, correct me if I'm wrong, might be, and pods and neg wires on that one as well. Now one thing I thought quite strange in this is there's no ACC wire on the actual one to the stereo. So I'm hoping if we wire this to the reversing light live, that when power is activated to the camera, it sends a signal to then tell the stereo that, you know, there's a feed coming through. Can you put the screen on really, rather than like a command. I'm not too sure how it actually works out, but it's not going to signal from its ACC if it's like, you know, there's a camera being switched on, automatically change over to the camera feed. So that's going to be trial and error with that, I think, really, as well. If it works, it works. Happy days. If it doesn't, be getting an email saying, what's this you've sent me? Not into this Vamptor's flavour, it's a bit crap. Keep burning my coil as well. Changed cotton in it about 5 times this week. It's crap. So Tom, if you're stalking my videos, I might have some Vamptor's for you. Right, let's get started. So for this, I've already took the back lights off because it's just on that panel. So as you can see, back lights off. I'll strip that off. So now we're gonna have to take this panel off here, get into here, and then inside that we've got some spline sockets, spline nuts to take out. I didn't actually have any spline nuts, so I've been raiding the guys at work for spline. So we'll get these switched off and get it whipped out. So let's get camera stuff out at the road. Trim tools off eBay, cheap and nasty. But I'll tell you what, absolutely spot on. Saves damaging your panels, doesn't it, really? Absolutely hitting down here. I want to see my makeshift roof. Good stuff, that's like proper roof vest. kids stamp it. I always knew there'd be a good idea for that thing. Always open to suggestions as well if you see me doing stuff which you think I've got a better way of doing that. So as you can see here, these are the splines, 2 spline ones here, which you need to undo this panel. Anyway, that gets me splines from lads at work because I've got loads of torque bits but I've just got no spline stuff, and I believe there's quite a bit of VW which has the spline stuff. So nice one, Kieran. Don't worry, you will get them back. So as you can see, I've removed these at the top on there, and these bad boys here as well. These are the spline ones, sorry, that one there. So that should give me access then to the back. Just noticed now to get the back piece off, the plastic bit, you know, at the back of the door. To get this bit off here, there's another spline I need to take off. I don't know if you can see it. If you can see, it's quite hard doing this cack-hand, isn't it? On here, just behind this piece here, there's a tiny spline up top. No, we can zoom in on it, like, but that's got to come out. It's into a mesh this now, isn't it?
A dream of you, the summer sun, the sky so blue.
I'm not gonna lie, right, this just turned into a mission and a half. I've had to take off down the back, the torques on all that there to get the plastic trim outside. And this one, you can see it on camera there, actually goes through into the bodywork there. I had to put the socket through my fingers and then put the piece on it there. Man, it's supposed to be an easy one, this on off. Yeah, great big in here, which took a while for it to get out. And these two on the handle section just drops out the lighting bit, so the piece I've got will go on the back of here, and I might have to drill, if you can see, just down the back to get the wire to come through, so I can then push it through this grommet here at the top. Just give it there you go. Give it a clean up as well, that's it. As you can see down the back here, I've actually just fed the camera cable down the back of the light. I've had to cut the corner piece off so I could get it to feed through there, and that's where I'm just gonna hold it on. And
There's a dream, a dream.
the bulb.
You, the summer sun, the sky so blue, and heaven knows I miss you when you're gone. Oh yeah, every now and then I try to walk away, but I can't lie, 'cause you're the one I know.
So we've got the camera wired into it now. At the back, I'll just show you this. That's all tied up now. Not too sure if that's going to be a problem, that, you know, with it being so close to another plate, whether it's angled right. So it's going to be quite fun actually to see all this done. So at least the trim's back on, which was a pain in the arse. And then it's not stopped raining yet. And then I've got the panel back on. This was catching here as well, so the lock weren't working very well, but loosened up now. All these are all knocked out alignment, so that's all done. Got the 2 wires here now, so these will have to be plugged in, and then the next step is to go through the bottom here, into this trunking, through that. So I'm going to use to feed this wire through here is an old coat hanger. And I'm just going to strip it right, and I'm going to use tape the wire to this, and then hopefully feed it through. Let's see. It should make it a bit easier to get it through. I've got too many phrases, wire coat hangers. Search everywhere in the house, right? There's not one. It's either wood or plastic. I'm just buying this one in my daughter's wardrobe. That should do the job. And we'll try and feed it through. Just make sure you've got the right one. Input, colour video. So that's that one. To it. Now I'm going to feed these 2 wires through the door panel. So through the door around the outer bit. So what I'll do is just plug these in so it all there to all there.
Make me strong.
As you can see, just pulling this now, which will take those wires into it. Try this one-handed, it's not good. There we go. The wires we have. That was a miss trying out through. Mrs. brought a brew. Oh, test reverse light now is on. See that? Yeah. We've got brown and green. As you see there, 11.32 volts. So we know where the we've got to put all these wires through in and loop that one through the back, going through this grommet here, and then I've just bridged into those now with these tapping clips. What I do now is just tape all that up, tidy it up and that, and make sure it's nice and tidy. You see here, all cleaned up, tidied up, everything all right around it. So it should be watertight. Fingers crossed that should be it. Many thanks for that. Right, now I've got that rear sensor bit, well the sender fitted and the camera to the back doors ish. I'm going to take the stereo out now and connect this up. I'm going to temporary wire this in for a minute, like, because I want to make sure it does work, because like I said, I had the issue with the ACC cable. Now when I strip these stereos I'll show you what I mean.
I am just a dreamer. Na 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 na. I am just a dreamer. Na 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 na.
So you can see here, this will be fun. Parking brake. I've actually fitted a bypass on that. I don't know if you can see that on the camera there. But that, it's like, I got that off Amazon. What you do, you attach it to your park brake and the remote cable on here. And what that does is tells the stereo that you're parked, even though you're not, because you're supposed to have it wired into a park brake, which I won't even attempt on here, to be honest with you. And it just basically opens a lot of settings on your stereo, what you can use and that, and certain things you can do in it, because I couldn't do the software update on it until it had a park brake mode in, so I had to fit something like that. And right, so we're back today. I'm going to do this, well, finish this reversing camera off. It's been about a week now since I've been back on it. You remember last time I wired into the backlight, wired into the rear light, reverse light wire, and then because it's a wireless system as well, saved me running a wire through all the way through the van to the edge unit, right? Which, in hindsight now, would have been probably better, because this wireless system's a pain in the ass, because the wireless receiver, which goes onto the back of the stereo, the way this van stereo's been wired up, I don't think it's wired up into the is it the CAN bus or something. It's not got the adapter for it, so I've had to trace where the reverse signal wire is, and I'm going to have to patch into that wire, pull the stereo back out again, and wire the actual receiver part, the signal wire into the back of the stereo, so we can get it going really. So I'll come back to you in a minute when I've stripped everything back down and then redone it and see you in a bit. This wire, well, the reverse signal wire. Well, this leaving me, I don't know if you can see it. It's that black, it's that green and black cable there. Let's see if we can zoom into it. This one here. But you see, it's got, see if we can zoom on it, tiny little silver bandings around it. And that one is the signal reverse wire. Well, I just checked it anyway, and every time I put it in reverse it goes 12 volts, so I checked this one, black one here. That was constant, and then there's another one right at the back there, big thick black wire. That's same again, constant, so it's definitely this one here with the silver banding on. Now I've looked on all the forums and that, I've not been able to find much on it. A few people said it, but it's definitely that one. I've checked it. And that is located on the BCM, which is underneath the dashboard, as you can see. There's not much of a job. Check side panel off, a couple of screws, get into it. It's a bit mingling in there, like, but that's what we're looking for anyway. So I'm going to go off video now. I'm going to tap into that and then run that through to the stereo. I don't know if it should work. Reverse signal wire tapped in now. I've just fed it through. I didn't have any green wire, so I've just used this grey and black stuff on here, and that is just connected then into the, as you can see here, reverse gear signal wire. And this is the wireless receiver from the back. So what I've actually done with that, some people have actually put these on the actual reverse signal wire, which, you know, to give it power, but I'm not going to do that because it's not, I don't think it's designed that wire for taking that load. So what I've done is put this actually on the switch live for the stereos. When the stereo comes on, then the wireless receiver should come on. So this will come on with the stereo, but the rear one will only come on with the rear light. So we'll just switch it on now, see. Right, so that's stereo coming on now. See, the wireless receivers actually come on, which come on the switch live. And that then is plugged on this Pioneer into this one here. It's like a brown plug. Just turn that down. Right, so there's the stereo. So if I go into reverse, this should work. Hey, 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 happy days. It's quite bright on there, so I'm going to have to play around with the brightness settings, or whether that's just a camera with rubbish on it or something, but hey, we're actually working on reverse. Out reverse, it goes off. Back in reverse. Cool. It's actually come down. I think the stereo actually has the lines in it as well, so it's just quite good, really. Yeah, because the camera's got its lines at the bottom here, and then the stereo's got its own lines, so they need to be adjusted to where stuff is. But we'll have to give it a whirl, and I'll have to play with that brightness. But happy days. So if anyone wants, has had troubles with that, you know, we're looking for that reverse wire, reverse switching wire. It's straight under the steering wheel. Take all the bottom dashboard out, and you'll see the two main wiring looms plugs. And it's on mine, it was the green and green wire with a black line, but it had silver dashes all the way along it. So see how it goes. Right, so we're just going to go into the camera settings now. I've just cleaned the camera back. It was full of muck and everything because there's been mooching in it. So I've got to settings, I believe, on this stereo. We go to region, system settings, sorry, camera settings. So backup camera switched on, camera priority, battery, park assist guide on, which are the lines, parking assist guide. So these are the lines. You can actually, see if we can get, it is very bright, I said, open it, that's better. So you can actually move, get a bit of interference, and put me on near it, so I'm not wondering whether I need to move the receiver touch. As you can see there now, you've adjusted my line, so we'll see. Get on miles out. So we'll see if that actually does it. Cool. Was it? I think. Try it. So if I put it in reverse, boom, yeah, those lines kept on spot on. So I'll have to see how this goes and see what it's like, but make packing this a lot easier. So there we have, camera's fitted now, so as you can see, in reverse, it's not very bright as anything though. So just apologise for that. You see it come on there, it's trying to get an angle there it is, without getting light into it. Yeah, so that's all done now, happy days, happy with that. I've not put in the dash. Certain lights might not be able to see me actually. That's next to that, changing bulbs. So I'm going to change this over. What I'm going to do, I'm not going to put this back in, so I'm not changing it over. I've got some carbon fibre vinyl wrap in the house. So what I might do is see if we can coat this and give it a, see how this comes out, and then do a few more bits in the van. I actually did it on one of my old cars and it massively transformed the interior. Although the actual panelling parts were scratched anyway, like, but definitely going to give it a whirl. I think the missus is getting a bit sick of me now doing these. Anyway, so I'll do another video on that when I carbon fibre that, and then see how that turns out. Till next job, see you soon. Oh Tom, if you were stalking my videos again like I've been doing, these Bourbon crimping set, absolutely fantastic. Used it today, no issues whatsoever. Better than the old these things. These are rubbish. These cheapo, nasty. You can't even open the damn things. Closing them, just rubbish like everywhere. So good. Cheers, bye.